Hey vets, Derek Debus, Director of Veteran and Military Law here at Stone Rose Law. Now, if you're finding us and you're not one of our clients already, we're Stone Rose Law. We're a veteran-led VA disability firm in Arizona. And we wanted to provide these videos for free to help all veterans, whether they're our clients or not, obtain their benefits without all the hassle. Today, we're focusing on buddy statements, also referred to as statements in support of claim, lay evidence, lay testimony, whatever you want to call it. These statements play a crucial role in supporting your claim for service connection and to get the disability benefits you deserve. Buddy statements can be provided by friends, family, employers, co-workers, service members, basically anybody that's physically and directly observed your condition or the events that led to your condition. In the VA disability process, the opportunities to provide direct information to the VA are a little limited. Typically, communication is done via what I like to call a game of telephone. You tell your examiner may or may not write that down, and then your examiner takes that and sends it off to the VA. This can lead to miscommunications, misunderstandings, or even outright misrepresentations of what you said. And that's why strong buddy statements and well-crafted lay statements are crucial to ensuring that your experiences are accurately presented to the VA. So what makes a good buddy or lay statement? Well, there's 4 major things that we want to remember. Number 1, be concise. VA personnel are overburdened, overworked, and undertrained, and they've got little time for a lengthy manifesto about everything under the sun. I wish they did, but unfortunately, they don't even have time to read a 2-page statement. Most of the time, they won't. So keep your statement brief and focused on the relevant issues. Is the issue service connection? Well, focus on the in-service event and the continuity of those symptoms since service. Is the issue the rating? Focus on the symptoms and the occupational and functional limitation those symptoms are causing. Number 2, stay coherent. It can be very hard to organize one's thoughts, especially when dealing with an emotional subject such as disability. But it's important to address one issue at a time. So if you're writing a statement about your back and your hips and your knees, what I like to say is create a little header, back, talk all about your back. Next header, knees, talk all about your knees. Don't bounce around and make it easy for the VA to follow. Number 3, avoid complaining about the VA. Believe me, it is tempting to vent frustrations, but it is unfortunately counterproductive. People don't really like when you badmouth their coworkers. Focus on presenting your case effectively. There's no need to explain to them how happy you are with how the VA's handled your case. They know. And number 4, be relevant. Concentrate on the key aspects. What was the in-service event? What symptoms do you experience now? Have these symptoms improved, worsened, or stayed the same since your military service? And ensure that your statement directly addresses these points. Buddy and lay statements can be powerful pieces of evidence when done thoughtfully, but we want to avoid cluttering our claims file with irrelevant or disorganized statements. Instead, make sure each statement is purposeful and clear. We recommend considering filing a lay statement or your own statement about how each condition is related to service and how it's been impacting you for each condition you are filing for. Your statement should cover some basics. What was the injury, event, illness, or disability in service that you believe caused or aggravated your condition? Or what service-connected condition do you believe is causing or aggravated your condition? What symptoms are you currently experiencing? And give us a timeline of those symptoms. When did they start? Have they improved, worsened, or remained the same? This can fill the continuity of symptomology gap that hurts many veterans, right? So think about this example, right? We've got a veteran who hurt his back, went to medical in 2004. Now in 2024, he's seeking service connection for his back. Like most veterans, he didn't go to the doctor. He just sucked it up with Motrin water and by frequently changing his socks. The VA is going to look at that and say something along the lines of, gee, there was a back injury in 2004, and he's got a back issue in 2024, but there doesn't seem to be any symptoms or issues in the 20 years between 2004 and 2024. Now imagine that same veteran, but he's submitted really good lay and buddy statements that demonstrate the continuity or the continuance of those back issues from 2004 through now. And imagine he explains he doesn't go to the doctor because he doesn't have time because he's got to work and support his family. Folks, that's a whole different ballgame now. It's hard to say that it's not the same issue when it's been bothering you for 20 years straight, but it's easy if there's no evidence of that in between. And the last thing I'll mention is to address any other potential causes or explain why there aren't any. The VA examiners love to speculate, and they love to say that a post-service event is a more likely cause of these conditions, even if there's no evidence in the file about a post-service event. If you've not done anything which could explain your disabilities, like you haven't been in any car accidents, you don't do any high-impact exercise, you didn't have any slips and falls, you should clearly state that. Effective buddy and lay statements are crucial pieces of evidence, and we hope that this video helps you understand what to include and, more importantly, what to avoid for better success with your filings. If you need any further assistance, don't hesitate to call our team at 480-498-8998. And if you're not one of our clients yet and want some more information, give us a call. We'd love to talk with you.